the whole thing.
The whole thing!
I talked to a couple of the carpenters, and they said it was they were hooking up one of the furnaces and the propane was leaking, and it blew up in the attic on that other side. Oh man, I can't believe it.
Warehouser sending a helicopter over.
It looked more like a forest fire Thursday morning as helicopter crews worked desperately to save the brand new church. The congregation had planned to move in this August, but construction crews left open a propane valve. Gas ran into a furnace, and the building exploded into flames. With the nearest water 2 miles away, the $2.8 million building burned nearly to the foundation. Today, church members returned to survey the damage.
It was a real work of joy and love that we did.
I'm so tempted to want to go peep in a window and all of that.
Bob Reiswig is in charge of the church building fund.
It looks like a bombed-out building that you might see in East Berlin right after the war, but it actually does. It looks like a bombed-out area, but it just is just so different than the beautiful impression it was becoming.
No one wanted this site 10 years ago, but the Chehalis Seventh-day Adventist Church bought it and spent 4,000 hours improving the lot and building the church. They came so close. The carpet had just been ordered. The sanctuary had just been painted.
So it was in 2 hours just a destroying of that thing, and it was a helpless feeling that it's hard to describe.
Today, the congregation gathered in their old church and gave thanks that no one was hurt, thankful for the outpouring of support from the community.
So much good comes in revealing the basic goodness that is inside of the human heart.
So again, as it had for the past 10 years, the church passed a collection plate with a new church in mind.
Before it was destroyed, they got to see how beautiful it was turning out to be.
Bob and Laverne Reiswig say the pain of this fire is the same as when they lost their young son in a car accident 8 years ago. The pain is the same, but they're thankful here they can rebuild.
It's hard to tell.
In Chehalis, Todd Pottinger, Carver News Channel 7.
What do you do when 10 years of planning and 11 months of work are wiped out in 1 hour? Most of the 290 members of the Chehalis Seventh-day Adventist Church had spent months working on their dream building. A pastor reminds them that the dream is not in ashes.
Fire can destroy a lot of things, but it can't destroy love. It can't destroy unity.
This is what firefighters saw as they arrived at the new church at just after 9 a.m. A 25,000 square foot building engulfed in flames. Watch here as the roof collapses into the inferno.
A big structure, huge structure like that, and to have it just totally involved that quick is kind of amazing.
Miraculously, 12 construction workers managed to escape without a scratch. 17 fire departments are now on the scene. But this church is on a rural road. The only source of water is tanker trucks. There are no hydrants. Officials believe a leak during the installation of a propane heating system led to the blaze. Congregation members watch in shock as flames consume their future.
It just feels almost like a death because, you know, we've dreamed it, we've worked it.
But tonight, the congregation gives thanks that no one was seriously injured because a building can be replaced. A life cannot.
The Lord has shown so many miracles in the building of this that He's going to continue to bless us.
The congregation had hoped to move into their new church in August. Instead, beginning Friday morning, they'll be rooting through the rubble, trying to salvage whatever's left, with the knowledge that their greatest salvation is the promise that they will rebuild. In Chehalis, Bill Prasad, King 5 News.